Hi, it's Don Sanders. I want to thank you for watching this webinar today, and I'm going to try and tell you or talk to you about how to get customers back that maybe you lost during COVID, or ones that have changed owners or your contacts is lost. And the way to do that is to wow customers. And I'm going to tell you how I came up with wow selling in a minute. Crystal D helped me out with that. But all the great suppliers on the screen right now, the 5 on the original webinar ad are great, as are the rest of them. I buy from all of them. Every one of them is here to help you sell more and are suppliers that I would trust with my life and with my orders. So with that said, let's talk about how to wow clients. So Crystal D came out with this little video. It's about 25 seconds. And I think that if I could make my customers like this exciting young man, I would be doing a great job. Crystal D is just a great supplier, and I saw this presentation at the ASI show in Chicago back in July, and I just thought it was so cool. Crystal D just makes all kinds of great awards. They have 120 quick ship awards to pick from, and they just do a wonderful job. And I've got free virtual samples from Crystal D, and you can take advantage of that by calling Crystal D at 800-544-1131, or give them an email at sales@crystal-d.com, and they will do a spec sample. Yes, an actual product sample with your logo on it, or with your customer's logo on it, and they won't charge you anything. So if you don't do this, you are missing the boat, because you can get a great piece to show your customers, and I guarantee you it will wow them to do business with you. Now, I wow clients by creating skill-based favicons, and I use my shoes and all my marketing. I started wearing these colorful shoes at shows years back, and they've just gotten me more attention. So all of my marketing materials have my shoes on them. My Don Sanders marketing card is on the right, sellpromoproducts.com. My training site is on the left, and what I do is make these favicons. Canva helps them do that. And then I backload them with different videos or offers from suppliers that I want to feature for that time. And if you're not doing favicons, you need to, because 75% of distributors do not use them. And I think they make you look totally professional. And Canva can help you do this type of artwork if you need it. And in the center of the screen is a great free spec sample offer from Pen Machine, who will actually do your product sample. I mean, a product like Crystal D will, but they will do it on lapel pins. So Apple products wow customers. I talk about the fact that Sunjoy sells Apple products in this industry. They can get you imprinted iPads, they can get you trackers, they can get you earbuds, Apple TV, you name it. And Sunjoy, I believe, is the only supplier who does this in the industry. Bella at sunjoy.us or .us is who you would contact if you'd like to do some Apple selling for Sunjoy. They'll show you how to do it. And great $50 off an order coupon right now on the screen for Sunjoy. They make great electronics, and they are very dependable to deal with. Now, I wow clients by knowing that most bottled water was sewer water. Whenever I run into a deal where a client says, oh, I can get that water cheaper than Alexa Springs, who I'm always pitching, I'll go, oh, really? Well, what kind of water is in that bottle? And they'll say, oh, it's purified water. Well, great. Do you know that purified water was at one time in a toilet, because it comes from a municipal water source? It needs reverse osmosis, so how bad is that water before it is cleaned?
I am into dealing with honest suppliers. So when a supplier tells me they have a product, I'd like to know exactly what that product is. If I'm buying bottled water and it says it's purified with reverse osmosis, what does that really mean? Well, it really means that that water at one time was in a toilet or in a sewer. It's been cleaned where it won't kill you, but the taste is not as good as natural spring water. There are boxed water companies. There are companies that put water in aluminum bottles, all saying that it is the greatest thing in the world. In reality, it was sewer water. So watch out when you sell water. Alexa Springs water came from a natural spring. It has small filtering done to it, but it doesn't start out in a toilet. It starts out in the Ouachita National Forest in Mount Ida, Arkansas.
I'm going to talk about boxed water a little bit later. That's the scam running right now about how great boxed water is, which is just a bunch of baloney in my opinion. Brian at alexasprings.com if you want natural spring water samples. Sell spring water, not purified water. It tastes better and your customers will understand the price difference. Now let's talk about web stores that you can do. Vantage does great web stores with the different products that they are aligned with. They're the finest decorator in the industry. They will do web stores where you can do one piece on demand fulfillment, one piece sewing. It's mobile friendly. You can customize it with your brand. And online shopping will be a greater percentage of retail sales in 2027 as we go forward. And in the promotional products business, there is so many orders and so many products sold online and in stores. This is something that you need to keep up with and be able to be ahead of the game on. SalesAdvantageApparel.com. If you would like to have a free demo, they're not going to bug you to death. Vantage is a great company. They're not desperate. They would just like for you to know about them and want to make sure that you use the best decorating company in the industry. Now, I wow customers by limiting my use of AI. AI is not what it's supposed to be or what it's portraying to be. It's not going to change your life and get you all these new customers because all you're doing is copying patterns. But you've got to do AI somewhat, and when you get it down to where you know how to handle it, you can combine it with human interaction. Consistent follow-up, that means you follow up on a set basis. You do it with every prospect you work with, every order, and you never stop. And you sell target market campaigns, which I'm going to talk to you about how Quickie can help you with that a little bit later in the show. And you've got to express feelings when you're dealing with people. Bots, people that are trying to sell ads, especially with bots. The bot is not personal. The bot can't compose the whole deal. And AI has no personality. So what you need to do is use a little AI, use a little editing correctly, but use it the right way and show that you're unique. 3 great coupons on the screen right now. Burlingame for kickstand pads. For motorcycle rallies, hot right now, there's Bensel. They make the best Smashline products I've ever seen. And Alexa Springs, which shows you a pallet of water on that coupon. I put that in there so you know how many bottles of water are on a pallet. Now, Trainer is a second supplier that I purchased an order from way back when, 35 years ago. I still do business with them. They are great for hospitality products. The reason I'm showing you this is they have a sample of the month club to where you can get a free product sample or a virtual sample of one of their products, which will come to you automatically. They can be emailed or they can be physically sent. If you'll email Chantel T at trainergraphics.com, she will send you the sign up link right there on the screen right now, or the 2 images that she would send you. You fill those out and you're in their program. It costs you nothing. And there is no reason that you don't do this. It doesn't cost you anything. If you want to be a top distributor, take advantage of these great offers from these suppliers. Now, I wow clients because I want to increase my referrals. Over the years, I've gotten at least 35% of my business by referrals. You need to be doing that to be operating in today's world. And you cause referrals by doing the right thing. You never run for problems. When you have a problem, you get right on it, because the best of problems ever going to be is the time that it happens. Distributors drag these out. They don't do the right thing. The customer gets mad. You get mad at the supplier. It's a mess. Provide perfect service, and if you don't always do the perfect thing, handle problems at once. That's how you get referrals. And Vantage has these great lookbooks. They have 10 of them. I'm just showing you 3 on the screen. like one for just their polo products, one for their General Advantage line in the center, and they have like a varsity collection there on the right, which does leather jackets, sports jackets, and products like that. If you'll email salesadvantageapparel.com, they will send you the links to these. And if you will send these to customers, it will show them that you know what you're doing, and it will cause you to get referrals all the time. Now, I wow prospects providing pertinent information. I have a step process for every order to where when I get an order from a customer, I will send them the order confirmation with my pricing on it, but showing them what they're going to get. I want them to approve them. What I've sent them, I put art changes on deadlines. If I've got a 2-week ship date, I let them know I'm going to have that artwork no later than 3 days. I confirm their proof approval to me. I provide shipping confirmation that I'm sent to me by the supplier, and I confirm order is delivered on time by either calling, texting, or emailing my customer. And I do this over and over again. Clear bags are now the thing, and I want you to watch this little show about the State Fair of Texas.
We are just 22 days away from the start of the State Fair of Texas. This year, you can expect new security measures in place. That includes a clear bag policy. The change was announced at a security and safety event today. Some exceptions will be made for medical bags or child care bags. Also changing this year, guests can no longer enter the fairgrounds before 10 a.m. For more specifics on all the new changes coming to the fair, head to WFAA.com for the details.
That is just so germane right now. If you'd like to have a sample of a clear tote bag, it's Chris at innovation-line.com. I've been to the State Fair every year for good grief, so many years, and I've always been able to take my backpack, but this year I've had to buy a see-through clear tote bag to go to the fair and take my sunglasses, my phone, and my different little knickknacks that I take with me. This is a thing that's never going to go back to not clear bags, and if you're selling events, if you're selling sporting outdoor events, anything where there's a lot of people, they're going to start requiring clear bags. Get ahead of this now. Show these to your customers for tailgating the rest of football season and with basketball coming up. There's Chris's email at the bottom, and he'd be happy to send you a sample. Now, I stay unique by limiting the use of AI. A lot of people don't know that AI has been out, or ChatGPT has been out since 2018. And the other two versions, 2 and 3, were released in subsequent years, followed by the ChatGPT in 2002 we're using now. What I do is I use this limited in a limited manner, because all AI does is it creates content by copying patterns by other people and what they've copied from other sources. There's nothing creative about this. They're just making a mishmash of information and trying to make it look different. AI cannot outsell you. They cannot outsell me. Your brain is better than any ChatGPT, so don't be fooled by that. Southern Plus on the screen right now, great for umbrellas, chairs, Sunjoy in the middle. We've talked about that. And there is Trainter. I have an order from them 35 years ago. And instead of being so into ChatGPT, use Grammarly. Less is more in selling. Always say less and never say more. AI will take a 10-word phrase and put it out to 20 words, adding all these pontification terms. If that is actually a word, I'm glad I got it all out there at one time. But when you type up an email, you type up a proposal, run it through Grammarly. Grammarly will correct your spelling for you. It will tell you different uses of grammar, give you suggested changes, and you'll be getting to the point faster than using ChatGPT. A lot of people don't use Grammarly. It is great for coning what you write down to the right verbiage. And right there on the screen is a free spec sample, product sample from Custom Clips. D Radix at customclips.biz. Down there, his email's at the bottom. He will do an actual product sample for you. This costs you nothing. All you got to do is send him an email, send the logo of the customer. He'll do the sample, he'll send it to you, and he won't bug you. This is a great opportunity to show an actual product with your customer's logo to them at no charge. Now, I get in front of sympathetic customers by selling different programs. And my best program that I like to talk to about with people is the Wounded Warrior program that Snugs features. Wounded Warrior is something that I give money to every month. I was not injured like this. I am not in the physical shape that a lot of these young people are. I mean, they're younger than me. And I feel bad about the fact they've got to live their life with such a handicap. So the Wounded Warrior program helps them. Wounded Warrior samples can come from customer care at snugsyusa.com. They have base camp products, which are high quality drinkware. They have hammocks. They have nice backpacks. They have drinkware, which is just so cool that you can use in the outdoors. And watch this little show and you can see how Wounded Warrior got going.
I'll never forget the day that my life was changed forever. Boom. And I woke up the next morning on Ward 57. So in walks two of the founders of Wounded Warrior Project with a backpack. And on the backpack was a logo of one warrior carrying another. And that was the first time that I'd ever even considered the possibility of not being stuck in that hospital bed forever. I know that the work that Wounded Warrior Project does wouldn't be possible without support from amazing companies like the folks that make Basecamp.
I am so proud of him for doing this. I work with some with Iraq and Afghanistan war veterans that have got PTSD, and they're just so messed up. I feel so bad for them. But this is a program that you can show this to your customers. You'll meet like-minded people, and you'll also be helping a great cause. And I'm just pitching this because I believe in it strongly. Now, networking activities wow prospects. You can show others how creative you are by creating your own events. You can attend school booster luncheons and meet prospects. You can do volunteer work. I formed a neighborhood beautification group. I've hosted happy hours at my house for my neighbors. I work on political campaigns. I do this to meet people, but then I can show them how good I do my volunteer work. I'm well-meaning, and then I ask them, would you like to buy something from me? Well, they've got a little dose of how I try and be an honorable person. And I guarantee you that helps me when it goes to compete with other people selling promotional products. And there's an Alexa Spring. We talked about sewer water. There is their price list. They have 7 locations in America to ship your water order so you don't have to wait for low freight or whatever. And spring water is better than that toilet water. Now, I'm selling winter marketing trends now. I love Southern Plus. They have about 80 of these little brief product videos. One that would be germane to today's market would be blankets. It's order entry at southernplus.com if you'd like to have the YouTube link to that. They've got about 80 more of these, and they're great to post on social media or to send to prospects to show what cool items you have. And here's a great little coupon for Southern Plus for 5% off an order on the screen right then. Now, Showdown is a great supplier. They're the best supplier of tailgating products, signage, banners, tents. I've known them for a long time, and they don't mess around. You can send virtual showrooms of their products to your customers, and when they look at them, the showroom pops, and it'll show you different products that the Showdown makes that I guarantee you haven't thought about, and your customers will have not thought about it. Makes you look real slick and wows people. Tailgate like a pro. I guarantee you right now is the time to be selling tents, table covers, coolers, games. Like Showdown even has those games. I can't think of the thing where you throw it in. My brain is just bad right now. Where you throw the sack in there and it goes into the little hole. Cornhole is what you call that. Sorry for forgetting that. But it is now time to be selling tailgating products. Now we're talking about bottled water company using gimmicks to make their water sound better. You're selling water, you're not selling a gimmick. All of these are brands on the screen. Some of them are just great, great waters. But you know what? One that really bothers me the most is Voss. Voss is nothing but a hunk of glass. I went to the PPAI party in Las Vegas last year, and Voss was the water sponsor. They had thousands of these Voss bottles there, but you pick them up and drink it. I'm not going to carry that gum thing around. It's just too heavy. It's really a one-use product. That's not good for the environment. Voss is nothing but glass. It's not water. Don't fall for these gimmicks when somebody says, oh, we get our water from Mountain Valley. We get our water from Evian. We get them from this and this and that. Well, they might do it, but it's just a gimmick. Stay away from gimmicks and water sales. Here's another skip a column. Pricing from Alexis Springs and Brian at alexissprings.com. If you would like to have samples of real spring water that is not in a gimmick container. Right there is a picture of a pallet of water from Alexis Springs. I got to be honest with you. Until 4 or 5 years ago, I didn't even know how many bottles were on a pallet. I think it's 2,100 or something like that. It's 24 bottles per case, but a lot of people don't even know that what a pallet of water looks like. There's one. Brian at alexissprings.com. If you need samples, they ship from 7 locations. I mentioned that a while ago. There it is on the left. They have springs in Oregon, and they have them in Mount Ida, Arkansas, and they are family owned and want your business. None of these services wow customers. Do not fall for any of this malarkey on the screen. Cold calling virtual assistant. What the heck is that going to be? Are you going to listen to somebody cold call you? You can't. I don't even answer my cell phone anymore when I get these calls because they're all computer generated. Nobody's going to put up with this virtual assistants calling them. Voice AI agents can sell your lease. No, they cannot. It is a lie. Send 1,000 personalized videos and emails a day for $97. Okay, well that says $97, but then they want you to sign up for 30 days. It's $2,700, and you don't get an 89.2% open rate. I get 33% open rate on my emails to people that I have known for 20 years. You're never going to get that. This is the biggest stuff. I won't use the term I want to use, but do not use these stupid things. If you want to wow people, wow them and wow them the right way where you don't have to pay to find out how to wow them. This is showing you how Vantage operates. Vantage is a great supplier. Look at that chenille sewing right there. Nobody can do that but them. I've used Vantage for years. I know the people that run the company, that own it, and they are stand-up good people. Now, wow clients with guaranteed shipment products. Product sites, when I tell people I'm going to ship them an order on time, I am going to do it. So if somebody calls me and they need products, I can use Snugs. They have next day shipment on hundreds of products. Turbo Service from Innovation Line. Remember, they had the clear plastic bags. They have like 300 products that go out in a day, and Sunjoy has 1 to 4 day service on a lot of their tech products. And right now is the time to be selling holiday tech products. Start showing those now. You want to make sure your deliveries get there, use those 3 suppliers, and don't get on the internet on one of these search things and look for rush orders, because though a lot of those suppliers on that sites, they're just come-ons that say they can do it and they won't do it. Get you to prepay their order and then they slow ship you. These suppliers will not. Talking about Sunjoy, here's a great $50 off an order coupon from Sunjoy. Start selling their tech promos today. Get samples and products from Bella at sunjoy.us. Remember, Sunjoy also has the Apple products. Now, wow customers by showing quality products. People come to me and say, Don, I can get Post-it notes. I'll say, okay. I've always sold 3M Post-it notes. They'll say, oh, I can get them cheaper over here. This note company is this way. This note company is that way. Well, there's about 10 of these suppliers that have knocked off 3M products. The reason that 3M is more expensive is the adhesive is better. The competitors cannot duplicate the adhesive. The notes fall off. Don't sell junk. You come at me and say I can get it cheaper. I'll say, well, yeah. Do you want your notes to fall off the refrigerator or whatever? There's some different images of the notes that Snuggs is offering. Customer care at snugsusa.com if you want to know about 3M Post-it notes. Wow customers by competing orders on time. Well, how I do that is I told you about those free quick ship companies that do that. But if you want to use ones with live people in customer service, I avoid suppliers who use bots exclusively in customer service. Quickie has bag tags. Quickie has customer service in Akron. Trainer is in Syracuse, Indiana. Showdown is in Minnesota. Southern Plus is in Georgia, and Alexa Springs is here in Dallas. Their customer service reps are experienced and knowledgeable, and they're not bots. They talk to you as a human being. That's how you get orders done on time. Back here at Advantage, do you know that they have been voted the #1 decorating apparel company in the industry? There are 9 of their processes on the screen right now. And in the last year, this year, they won their 29th, I believe, Golden Pyramid in a row from decoration from PPAI. And you look at that sewing, nobody sews like that. Salesadvantage.com. You want to wow your customers, you sew that kind of decoration, and you have wowed them. Do not fall for the box water scam. Suppliers claim that box water is more environmentally friendly. This is a lie. It takes 3 times more the amount of energy to make paper containers than plastic bottles. Paper packaging does not recycle well. It's mushy, it's messy. There's nothing left of it, really. It's hard to carry. That box does not fit in things correctly. For me, the containers leak. That's a one-shot deal. That container is not refillable. A plastic bottle can be refilled 6 or 7 times and is cheaper to ship. And the box water is heavier than plastic bottles. Don't fall for the box water is is better than bottled water. I'm sorry, I went back there to Vantage. I'm gonna be through with Vantage right now. I just pushed the wrong button. Spring water samples, Brian at alexasprings.com. There's a skip a column coupon right there, but don't fall for that box water mess. Skip a column coupon from Alexa Springs, and there are 2,016 bottles per pallet, not 2,100. I was close, but there's the phone number for them, their website, and they are a top-rated supplier, and they will help you better than any boxed water company. Wow people with spec samples. 65 to 70% of the orders we sell come from spec samples. I close a very high percentage of orders where I have done an actual product sample for the customer. Pen Machine has a great $100 off coupon right here. That means they will do a free product sample for you of one of their lapel pens. If you'd like to use that, there's the phone number. There's Michael at penmachine.com's email and a sample kit he'll send you that looks just like that over on the right with all those lapel pen samples on it. Michael at penmachine.com, send him a logo and say, Sanders told me you'd do me a free spec sample, and he will do it. Back here to Crystal D again, 800-544-1131. There is their email address. If you don't take advantage of this, I don't know what's going on with you, because you could send this in with your customer's logo, walk over there and show it to them, and I guarantee you they're going to think you have just wowed them a lot. Now, wow with events and special markets, I talked about Quickie has these. They have different products for different days. And like, these are little things you could create on Canva too. Like, they have custom card appreciations, hot dog day, safe workplace day, National Postal Workers Day, Quickie drive-in movie day. October, they have all kinds of little special little key tags, luggage tags, zip where you, the little things you put on your zippers on your jacket. I can't think what you call them right now. They're tabs for zippers. Quickie makes these, and they're absolutely great. Samples, it's info@quickie.com. They will send you these images and send you samples of these different products. Now, you wow your social media followers. I don't know what to tell you besides, if you're going to be on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, make a good presentation. My friend Greg Blumstein, I've known for a long time, is totally honorable. He's a distributor like me. He knows what he's doing. He does email marketing for distributors. He sends bi-monthly emails to your list that you're providing. And then he does social media publishing, where he publishes to your clients 3 times a week. He doesn't try and steal your customers and all that. He is just trying to help you. You're paying him to do it, and he does a great job. Examples of a couple of his little product supplier pitches there are on the right. Now, you need to protect yourself by avoiding scammers. Here's another reason that Greg can help you. He's going to tell you how not to fall for a Facebook scam.
Greg from Promo Social Post, talking how to avoid being a victim of social media scams. We all probably have received the emails or text messages talking about your social page is going to be closed unless you click on this link and resolve some issues. Whatever you do, do not click on that link. It is very important to always go to the social platform like Facebook and see if you received your message directly from there. If you have not, then it's most likely a scam. You can go to our website, promosocialpost.com/resources, to get a document that talks about how to avoid these scams.
I'm telling you, Greg is an up and up guy. I trust him completely. He can help you, and it doesn't cost much. If you're not doing this, I don't know why you're not doing it. Greg at promosocialpost.com, and he'll do a month or 2 for you for free. I know he will if you just tell him that. And I trust him, and he is who I would recommend for this. Wow prospects with case studies that prove how products increase exposure. A lot of customers will, a lot of distributors will just say, hey, it does this or does that. Well, send them these little things like right here. Like if you're selling churches, here's an example of a church who used 2,500 prayer cloths to give to parishioners to increase word of mouth advertising. They got a 20% increase in attendance by doing that. Over here on the right is a little flag thing where a realtor's bought flags. A realtor bought flags, American flags, and some flags with her logos, and put them out in yards over the 4th of July weekend. She received 2 new listings and 3 referrals. And down here at the bottom on the left are shoe covers. Shoe covers are usually bought by realtors to keep, to give to home buyers to keep when they put on their shoes, to not bring in dirt into open houses. But an historic house up in Virginia bought these to protect the carpets and the hardwood floors of these older homes. They did that as a way to protect their property from scuffing, but also they put their logo on the toes of those And that gave them exposure. And when people would come in, see their logo, they would become volunteers. It increased their volunteer participation by 25%. Sales team at addcapital.com. If you need to have case studies sent to you, I wow clients with unique holiday gifts. I don't sell some silly little thing they can buy at the store, some little food gift that you can buy at Walmart or whatever it is. I give them something that is meaningful. Wow clients with unique holiday gifts. Ornaments are cherished by many people. Berlecamp has 2 types of different ornaments. They are custom made in Ohio, and if you'll show these to your customers, they will buy them. I love Bensel. They have the greatest self-promotion items in the industry. You can get 50 self-promotion pins for them, or right now, you can get a calendar kit from them. Time to sell calendars, greatest repeat order opportunity in the industry. Bensel is USA-based customer service, and they actually have printed catalogs if you need them. See Matlock at Bensel.com, and you can email her, and she will send you a calendar sample selling kit. Sell calendars now. It is time to do that. Here's my free spec sample offer again from Pen Machine. I like Michael at Pen Machine. Michael Adams, he's the finest guy, one of the best people that I know. And he will be happy to do that sample for you and wow clients by creating trade out opportunities. I'm not talking as much about logo mats as I usually do in these webinars, but vets buy a lot of logo mats or mats to keep their veterinary offices clean at the front door and throughout the vet in the rooms that they do the when they check on the dogs, they examine them, they need mats in them. 5% off an order right here on the screen from Logo Mats. But I've worked trade outs with pizza restaurants, accountant, plumber, dentist, neighborhood bar, and my vet myself. And I have used Logo Mats. I provide them for free in return for them giving me free pizza. My accountant gave me, he did my income tax for free by doing some products for him. I think same thing with my dentist, my neighborhood bar. I got a liquor credit up there. I just, by selling them mats. Trade out with people. M. Wadsworth at logomatsllc.com. Get mat samples and go see people that you buy from. Go up to your pizza restaurant next time you go up there to pick up something. Say, hey, I want to sell you a mat. They're not going to turn you down. They at least have to listen to you. Keep these Apple CarPlay screens clean. I bought a brand new little Buick GTX, which has that CarPlay screen on it. And look at it. That's it on the screen. After a week, I thought, I wonder how dirty that thing is. So I put a flashlight on it, and it showed you how dirty that was. Well, the little Star Chamois by Ad Capital will clean that screen and make it pristine. This is a great opportunity to call on vehicle dealers. I guarantee you, not one Ad Specialty promotional products distributor has been to your car dealership, you know, to show this product. It is brand new. Sales team at addcapital.com if you'd like to have a sample of it. AI would have never been able to create this product for you. A human brain, mine did, just like yours can too. Great product to show to vehicle dealers, car rental companies, you name it. It will not let you down. Crystal D again, not going to say anything else besides there being the opportunity. You should take advantage of it. Now you can wow with golf cart seat covers and ugly sweaters. I'm putting this here at the end because I have been just doing this for 35 years, and I swear I have never sold in my life a golf cart cover. And Cloth Promotions has them. How cool is that for charity events, country clubs, etc.? And if you really want something neat, I hate these custom ugly sweaters, but I know people that just absolutely love the stupid things. And I think you need to know about this. Scott at clothpromotions.com. I always pitch their links. There's cleaning cloth. I know the Opera family that owns that supplier so well. They're so good. But email Scott and say, Don told me you could help me with ugly sweaters, and I guarantee you he can. Here's Greg again at Promo Social Post, Greg at promosocialpost.com. Just send him an email and said, Sanders said he can do something for free from you. What can you give me for free? And he will get right back at you, I guarantee you. Now, if you'd like to have the replay of the webinar and $500 in supplier coupons, which I have, if you'll email me at don@sellpromoproducts.com. C-O-M. Now, I'm a goober because I didn't even fill my email address right, but it's don@sellpromoproducts.com. There it is. And here are the email addresses from everybody I talked about in the webinar. Vantage lookbooks, where you can get them, the CarPlay screen, the case studies from Ad Capital, Pen Machine sample kit, Sunjoy Apple products. There's a showdown, and I've got 2026 showdown catalogs, because you need to reorder. You need to place your order for 2026 catalogs now, because they print them, but they run out of them. Same way with the Southern Plus catalogs. Email them and put your order in for next year's catalogs. There's Logo Mask Trainer, Wounded Warrior, Post-it notes from Snugs, Quickie products. Remember, they had those great little Halloween magnets. Alexa Springs, remember, don't sell toilet water. Cloth Promotions ugly sweater sample, free month of social media from Greg, sales at crystald.com. Holiday ornaments from Burlingame, those clear plastic bags. I'm telling you, they're going to be around forever. Bensel samples, Trainer USA made sample kit, and remember, Trainer sample kit of the month, and the custom clips product sample. D Radix at customclips.biz, and right there on the left of the screen at the bottom is his email address. If you'll just email him and say, I'd like to have a sample of one of your clips with that logo on it, he will be happy to send it to you. I want to thank you for listening today. I've talked as fast as I can. I hope you have a wonderful October. I hope that your football program does well and all things are good for you. And if you need any help in anything at all, if you'll just email me. And if you want the $500 in supplier coupons, email me and I will send them to you. Thank you so much for listening.